Yeah, hey, it's Tony again, Tradies Property Planners. You've probably seen a few of my videos by now. This is just a quick one for you. It's going to quickly talk about the property clock and how a property clock works. So if you imagine I'm standing here with a clock and it's 12 o'clock at the top, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, yeah? 12 o'clock is what we call the peak of the market. So the market cycle's gone whipped through the roof. So then we move down into 3 o'clock, then we move down, so it's a declining market, then we move down to 6, and that's what we call the bottom of the market. The key to getting it right with investing is having a look between the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock range. So when it's starting to move, it's starting to get the uplift, that's when you want to be in the cycles of buying and investing in property. When you're up here at the peaks and it's really starting to hit the price points are really starting to hit the peak, that's probably when you don't want to be in. You want to be sort of backing out and going like, okay, where are the areas where this next little bit of boom, where this next bit of growth is going to start to come? Again, it's hard to pick, it's hard to get it unless you've got all the demographic data and all the research, but please do a bit of research on property clocks and have a look at how the property cycles work in your local area. Think back to when you bought your own home. What did you pay for it back in those days? Was it at the start of a cycle? Was it during the cycle? Was it during the upkeep? Was it at the peak of the cycle? Did you pay too much? Did you have to wait another 5, 6, 7, 8 years before the cycles kicked off again? And in any 10-year cycle of any major city in Australia, there's usually 3 things that will happen within that 10-year period. Number 1, properties could just sort of level out and just bounce along like this. Number 2, they could dip and drop down a bit. And number 3, they could actually scoot and start going up. So just be aware that inside cities and inside micros and macro markets that I've spoken about earlier, there are also property clock cycles that are happening within those markets. You want more information, want to learn how to do it and do it the right way, text your name and your email address to 0439 541 704 and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.